Oh, we're live. Hi, everybody. Um, how's everybody doing? I don't know where Tyrika is right now. Um, we are doing questions and answers today. We have a couple of people that sent questions in our inbox. So we're going to get into some questions and answers. This is actually, I'm sorry, this is Tyrika right here. I don't know what's up with her. Um, hey, Des. Hey, Juan.
I'm on. I don't know what's going on.
We're on separately. I don't know. I have no clue.
All right, I'm gonna try again.
All right. All right. Hey, Star. We're having some technical difficulties. Rick's on. I don't know if y'all can see her too or not. Hey, Shane. I don't want to get started with the questions without her. Hey, y'all. How's everybody's Wednesday? You got a question already? Shoot. Before I get into these other questions, shoot. You need answers. Me too. Hope we got the answers that we need.
Hey, Spade, I'm working on getting Reek on. As soon as she's on, I'm gonna pop her right on screen. It should only take like a minute or two, but you can go ahead and get started.
All right, cool. All right, y'all. Juan, what's your question before I get started in some of these? Oh, here she comes.
Sorry, guys. I'm not sure what happened. Happy Wednesday.
Not sure. I didn't want to get started without you, so I waited.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the kind gesture. Hey, y'all. Happy Wednesday. Spade, what's up?
What's going on?
Said already. I'm just catching up.
So listen, I was just saying hi to everybody. I was trying to wait for you. So I was saying hi. Juan said she had a question. Okay. He didn't put it in there. So,
right.
Happy Wednesday.
Hi. All the way from Tennessee. Hello. Hey, Shani.
Hey, Shani.
All right. We can get right into it.
All right. Do you want to start?
Hey, Kat. Mike. That's Mike. Hey, Mike.
Hey. I don't know who that is. Do you want to get into it first?
Yeah. So what's the first question?
All right.
So wait. Hold on, Speed. Did you tell them what we're doing?
I did, but you can tell them a little bit more. I was caught off guard a little bit.
So sorry. Right.
But go ahead. You can.
So we're doing question Q&A. The Q&A on Women's Wellness Wednesday is something fun, light, interactive, and also inspirational and thought-provoking. We tend to have fun. We tend to have fun, and we also tend to invoke thought. Some of the questions are of a sexual nature. Some are fun. Some are outlandish. Some are serious. So, enjoy the roller coaster, grab a drink, and let's get into some of these questions. Spade just did that.
All right. So these are some. All right, we're gonna do this one first.
Okay. How do you know when it's too little, too late for your relationship? From a woman's point of view. How do you know when it's? One more time.
Hey,
Big E. Hey, T.
How do you know when it's too late?
Little too late for your relationship from a woman's point of view. Spade, you want to go or you want me to answer it?
You can answer it and I'll follow up.
So for me, how do you know when it's a little too late from a woman's point of view? A woman won't show you in her actions when she's done. Sometimes we play tug of war and then it becomes toxic, if you will, because then it's a game. It's, shit or get off the pot. Like, what are you going to do? So when a woman's fed up, R. Kelly said it best. I don't know how people feel about him, but when you're fed up, you're fed up. How do you know when it's a little too late? Distance, she shows in distance. The conversation isn't the same. The answers are short. Actions speak louder than words. We may say the words, I love you, I forgive you, but if there's no action behind it, then it's empty. So when she says she's done and she shows you she's done, believe that.
I think a lot of times that, we go emotionally before we physically go.
Yeah.
So when you're starting, like Rick said, when you're starting to feel that distance in between you guys, and you're not, first of all, if she ain't even looking you in your eye, I'm telling you right now, it's done. Because a lot of times when you're trying to work on something, you'll still try to, put the best foot forward. But if she's not even looking you in your eye, if she's not communicating with you, then it's a wrap.
Right.
I think so.
Right. That's it. That's good. Spade, a little off topic. I'm looking at my eyebrow, and the trichotillomania has been trichotillomanian, and it's a little off, but
it's good. You look good.
Right.
You couldn't even tell until he said something. You shouldn't even said nothing. He was good.
It's an inside
Maybe
thing.
Andrew.
I see my flaws. Hi,
You
Keish.
said.
When you lose trust, Keish said when you lose trust is big. So when you lose trust, that's another telltale sign that it's over.
Are you single by choice or you haven't met Mr. Right yet? I'm single by choice. I'm still doing my healing. Now, I won't say it's a hot girl summer. I'll say lukewarm. We're not exactly doing hot girl summer, but it's lukewarm. There's some, I am dating, but I am not in a relationship at this moment. That's what I'll say. But it's my choice not to be in a relationship right now. Pressure is definitely there. Definitely.
So underneath it says how the 5 pillars of resilience can be applied to your everyday life. Let me teach you how. So my book dropped today.
Yes,
Building Resilience Every Day.
Hey.
The five powers, the 5 pillars and the 5 powers. So check out the website. I put it on my Facebook.
Hey.
So it's live. You guys go check it out. The ebook is $5. It's affordable. It's fun. It's interactive. And I'd love for you guys to check it out. Thanks.
Good job. Congratulations.
Thank
on
you.
Your first book.
Thank you. It's an ebook. It's interactive. It's not a novel.
It's a book.
It's a book. Yeah, it's a book. Thanks, Deandra. Thanks for the congratulations. So to switch gears again, one of the comments was when you lose trust. So I think that's another thing, Spado, when the relationship is over. Thanks, Rob. He's saying, go get the book. Thank you. I am an author. Thank you so much, Big A. I appreciate it. Thanks, Tiff. Thanks. I don't want to butcher your name. So that's why I never... Adreas. That's Dom's sister. That's my folks. Okay. But her name is so unique and beautiful. I just never want to butcher it. Des, hello. Thanks, Tony. So another question. Let's get into some questions. Spade, what's one you got?
All right. So these are all questions coming from Instagram, instant message. These are not our questions. We're just going to try to answer them in the best way that we can. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. If I want to approach my coworker because we don't like each other, should I tell her to clock out first?
Adaris. That does work. Adaris. Okay.
Adaris. That's pretty.
Adaris. That's beautiful, but I didn't want to butcher it. Spade. It says if you're going something through with the coworker, do you clock out?
If I want to approach my coworker because we don't like each other, should I tell her to clock out first?
Well,
absolutely.
Spade, absolutely. Can I bring up something?
Go ahead.
Okay, so there was this time.
This is the old me. Okay, just go ahead. I just had to say it. Go ahead.
There was this time where Spade had an issue, and she told the young lady it was on site. No need for names, no need of the year. The thing that baffled me was, and why it pertains to now, is that Spade was at work. She was on break. So Spade justified it by getting to a physical altercation while on break. Now, when she called me, I was at the Nellery. Yo, dog. I'm like, yo, Spade, what's up? Ain't shit. What you doing? I'm like at the nail place. Oh, all right. I'm at the park. I said, oh, all right, cool. She was like, yeah, I'm about to head back to work, but I got in a little something. I said, huh? You sound calm. He was like, yeah, it was quick. I just I said, what was quick? I said, well, where are you now? She said, I'm headed back in. I said, after rumbling? She was like, yeah, I told her it was on site, so I
seen her on break. I was riding. I seen her on break. I didn't expect to see her. I didn't expect but she was here. She was right in my, and it was on site at the time. Listen, I was 8.
Were you clocked out?
Yeah, I was clocked out.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Actually, I was on the clock. I was on the clock. We didn't have to clock out when I was at the nursing home. I didn't have to clock out. So I was
right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you were definitely at work.
I was at work,
but you were on break. So I guess it's a little different. So.
But the thing is that, you know, at that time I was pissed. So as soon as I seen her, and then I went back to work like nothing was.
So to answer that question, it's best to settle things outside of the workplace to keep your employment. Yeah, that I would suggest that. I wouldn't suggest violence of any kind. Hopefully you can, you know, talk your way through that. You know, making a hostile workplace is never the set. Like, nobody wants to come to work and be hostile. Surprising.
But I also think, I mean, you know, if you have an issue, you should approach it, because if it's going to keep on bothering you, you got to approach the situation. You cannot let, you know, like, if something's bothering me, there's no way that I walk around, hey, how you doing? Good morning and all that. Like, no, we need to talk about it. So we got to go in the bathroom and talk about it, outside and talk about it, whether I'm clocked in or clock out. We need to talk about it. I cannot sit here and act like all fake and, hey, good morning, girl. We're not doing that.
Knowing there's the issue.
No, yeah, we gotta get with that issue.
Right. All right, next question. Go ahead, Spade.
All right, next question. I'm gonna save that one. Do you believe 9/11 was real?
I mean, yeah, we seen it live.
I believe 9/11 was real.
It's perception. So it's perception. Was it set up? Like, did they?
Do I think the government had something to do with it?
Would you say, Spade?
Do I think the government had something to do with it? Maybe.
Right, slightly.
But it was real.
It definitely was real.
We seen that joint collapse.
Right. What grade were you in?
I was in 8th grade.
I was in.
I believe.
10. I was in 10.
No, then I was not in 8th grade. If you're in 10th,
I was definitely in high school.
You were if I was in 8th grade, there's no way that you were in 10th.
Well, bro, then you were.
Then I had to be in 7th.
Yeah, right. Lower than that.
Yeah, I had to probably be in 7th. Yeah, just a little bit.
So next question, I got one.
Go ahead.
How do you dig deep and find your inner drive when you lost motivation? I'll answer that.
Yeah.
How do you dig deep when you lost motivation? Whew. You find something that matters to you. We all have something that means something to us, whether it's our children, whether it's our parents, whether it's a promise we made to a loved one who's passed. That's where you get your motivation. There are days where you feel depleted. There are days where you feel like, I can't get up. I had that a couple of days ago. Spade checked on me like, yo, are you okay?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm tired. There's a lot going on. So
where you been?
When the motivation is depleted, you dig deep into your inner drive that everybody has, and you find something that's going to pique it, and you run with it. If you wake up feeling like shit, or you wake up feeling terrible, you look to the left and you see your partner, they should give you a boost. They may not every morning. Then you may get up, go to your son's room. You look at his face. That's an instant for me.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Absolutely. Yep.
So you dig deep within to figure out what it is the goal really is. Life is going to life. Bad things are going to happen. Good things are going to happen. But your motivation and your drive, it's whatever you want to make it today. So if Wednesday your motivation was your son, cool. He activated it and then got other stuff going. If tomorrow is something different, you go with that.
Good. I like it. You explained that very well, Reek.
Spade, next question.
All right. Is it ever too early for oral sex in a relationship?
You can start with that.
I don't think that it's ever too early. So what I can say is that I don't think that it's too early for anything. Like, you know, we're all grown here. Like, so if you feel like you want to wait, you can. If you feel like you want to have it on the first night, you can. I don't think that there should be a time limit of when you decide. Like, it just happens. And if it's from 3 months from now, cool.
Right.
If it's next week or that same night, so what? Who cares? It's just you and that person.
Have it your way.
Whatever way you want it. It depends on you and that person. That's my thought with that.
Okay, that's a good answer.
Do you agree or you disagree?
Get in where you fit in. Like, I'm listening. It's to each his own. That's simple. Next question.
Okay. What's an alcoholic beverage that makes people horny?
Come on, man.
Patrol.
They say Henny.
Henny.
I don't drink Henny, but they say Henny gets you loose. You know what? You know what? Taylor's port. That's the devil.
Really?
What? Yeah, it caught.
Yeah,
it was a lot. Taylor's port is that. Nope.
Really?
Yes, bro. Never ever.
Wow.
Keep away from it. It's some old school shit. It's, you know.
All right. I'm trying not to.
Hold up. T says oral sex is intimate and personal. That's me though.
But cheeks can absolutely happen. So you're saying that oral sex can't happen right away, T, but the cheeks could go down. Like first night down. Is that what you're saying?
I feel like that's an accurate analysis of what T just said.
Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that that's what she was saying.
Okay.
All right. In dating, how many kids is a turnoff from a potential mate?
I'm not dealing with you. Wait. Hold on. I probably took that. Hold on. Ask the question again. Come on,
all right.
man. I have a long
All right. Okay. In dating, how many kids is a turn off from a potential mate?
I can't answer that. I don't know.
What do you mean? You can answer it.
Or you answer it first.
You answer it. No. You answer it. Let me see what you're going to say.
So,
what'd you say?
I don't know. I don't know that question. I can't answer that question.
What? Why not? You can't answer the question.
I don't have the answer, bro.
You do know the answer. How many baby moms?
None.
That's a good question.
Do it, man. I can't.
Wait. Okay, hold on. Wait. 4. Okay. Somebody said 4 kids is enough. So you're saying none. You're saying none.
No, I
okay.
I don't know. I'm sorry. You know what? Maybe I need to do some thinking. I'm not sure, but I can't.
Okay, so 4 that. Come on,
start for sure.
But like Star said, how many baby moms though? Because
none.
You could handle
it.
Okay, next question. We're just going.
Spade. What about you, Spade?
What I can say is that I'm not really. I think it matters, like Star said. It might be the baby moms. How many baby moms it is?
Maybe that's
if you got like 4 kids by 1 baby mom, you know that's a little different than 4 baby moms with 4 kids. I can't handle that. That's a lot, and that's a lot to deal with. So I think that it matters by that.
Right. So Des says no. My man John said something. Can you put that back up, Big E? Depends on the ages and how many baby fathers. Yeah. So maybe that's where my head went, like directly there, because I can't. Oh, we're beautiful. Thank you.
I can't see no comments.
I got you. They just said we beautiful, baby.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
there you
Spade,
go.
I don't. Yeah, like I'm sorry, y'all.
All right. Next question. I think we should go to the next question.
I need y'all to know.
I'll give you something simple.
Prior. Okay.
I'll give you something simple. Applesauce or yogurt? That was a question.
Applesauce. I hate yogurt.
I don't like neither one. Really. All right. If there's a friendship you wish you could have back with one of your girlfriends, well, I would say I don't want to know a name. What I would say is there a friendship that you would want back from an ex-girlfriend?
I don't really have ex-girlfriends. I think that distance plays a part, but I don't have any ex-girlfriends. I think that people change, life changes, people move, people go through things.
Life is life, and
life is life, and your circle changes. But the friendship, the meat of the friendship, always should sustain. My girlfriend Dana, shout out to Dana Drake. I can pick up the phone. I can text her right now, and it feels like we left off from from
that's a good relationship.
Both, so that's a strong relationship, i.e., the 5 pillars of resilience. So when you have good relationships, there's not really no ex joints. I don't know. I don't have none.
Okay. I mean, I think that first of all, I think that friends should be able to, grow separately without growing apart. You know what I'm saying? Like I do.
Like that.
Yeah, because like me and Star, like we've been friends since 13. You know what I mean? And even though we've grown apart, we have our own families. We always still was together, but we grew apart. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it didn't change our relationship.
Your strong relationship, yeah.
Right. Like it still remained strong. And we both grew up, but we still maintain to have that. But I would say maybe 1 or 2 girls that I wish that it didn't end, the way that it ended.
That's dope.
That's all I can say. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what's up. So go ahead. You got another one?
Yeah, unless you want to touch base on this one still.
Yeah, no, I think we answered it. I think that's fair. Yeah, because friendships, again, they are what they are. They don't have to be in your face all the time. There's people you can call and fill your cup up when you need to fill it up. So, but no ex.
What I can say is that as I'm going through this whole healing journey with myself, I feel like the right friends have stepped up. The right glow has happened with me, as far as like who I needed in my life at this time. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Brandy, that's who I feel like, the people that I didn't really need, like, even though we're still friends, the people I didn't really, that could kind of take a back step to where I'm at now. And the people that I kind of needed to, more so in the supporting of this healing process, they kind of stepped up and kind of glowing, at this time with me, just because
to those people.
Different. Yeah.
Shout out to those people. It's important that you have a healthy tribe. Star, that is what's up. Y'all, we definitely heard it. We know how much she loves you. We definitely know. So yeah, you need a tribe to be there for you. Big E has a question. Do women check each other about stuff? Or do y'all just support any and everything your friends do?
Let me tell you.
Okay, go ahead.
I will lay my friend out in private. Mm-hmm. I will check you in private. I've done it to Des plenty of times in private, where if me and Des go through, but it's not around nobody, now they know. But me and her will go through we will go through stuff, but I always check her about it in private if there was something where she could, do the same. I'm just saying that, friend, just because that's the first person that's fine. But if you're not you have to be that kind of friend that whether right or wrong, you're with me, but tell me when I'm wrong. That's what makes it a friendship. Right.
So for me, I think things through a lot. And it's almost to like not a detrimental to myself, because the average person, or like what you're saying is, despite whatever's going on, you're going to say what you need to say in private to that person. Me, what I'm going to do is analyze the person, the situation, and try to find the best way to approach it. And to be honest, some people can't handle you being honest with them because they get very defensive. And I used to be that person to be defensive. So I know what it's like when somebody wants to approach you and wants the best for you, but you can't receive it. So for me, I do want to say things to people, but I really do take my time and like ask myself, is it worth it? Will they receive it?
Yeah. I mean, I think that like, I think that even, you know, me saying things, that's like, you know, that's like a parent, like, you know, checking you. They'll take you behind the scenes and curse you out, but they're not going to do it in front of people. You know, that's just not, you know, that's not kind of what you do. But I just think that, you know, any friendship, you got to be real. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if it hurt me. At least I get, you know, and like you said, some people will get defensive. I may get a little defensive for a second, but at the end of the day, if I need to hear something, tell me.
You're open to hear it.
Yeah, I want to hear it. Even though I might argue back, I'm stubborn. It happens. But if I need to hear something, tell me. Let me know.
And I think it also comes from the person. So if it makes it easier to receive if Tim says something to me opposed to somebody at work. Somebody at work, I don't know. My folks, I'm a
right.
Take a minute. And
I guess
you know, when I fly off the handle, you know, I'm just like, oh, F this, F that. You like, yeah, Rick's gonna text me in about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You know
I give you a little bit of time. I'm like, okay, give her some time to think about it. And then maybe she'll come around and think something a little bit different than that first answer that I got.
And usually if I don't, it does happen. But even if it doesn't, that's okay too. Because I said what I said. So sometimes you got to stand on what you say, despite how somebody's going to feel, because you have your own goals. You have your own tunnel vision. So if it doesn't suit you, then I'm not going to really, you know.
Yeah, and something that doesn't sit well with me, I don't care who you are. Like if it, and I'm saying this in the nicest way, because I don't mean like that I want to, you know, fight you. But, you know, I can't walk by you and say hello to you if we got a problem. You know what I'm saying? Or if we got off on the wrong foot last time I seen you, we need to rap about that, because I'm having a hard time staying in the same room with somebody that I got a problem with. You know what I'm saying? And if I have to excuse myself and leave, I can do that too. But I can't just sit there and act like we don't have a problem and, you know, like, you know,
address it.
But I'm people don't bother me, but if we have an issue, it has to be addressed.
Right.
This kind of that is.
How big of a consideration is your children when it comes to choosing a man? So I'll answer that first. When I first met Tim, he didn't have any children, and neither did I. That was my deal breaker. Like that was my not deal breaker. That was my non-negotiable. So call it what you want, but you know, and that's probably why I had a hard time answering that question, Spade, and I was stuck. And it's all fun because that's why I was really stuck. Because now here we are with this question, and it explains why I was stuck. So when you go into a relationship and somebody already has children, you know, that comes with another person, another adult, another set of a whole bunch of other stuff. And at that tender age of 26, I was, you know, I was lifing. And I really didn't want to go through nothing with nobody's baby mom. Like, and I wanted, how crazy, you know, this is my truth. I wanted my child to be first. You know, if you have a child with somebody else, that was your first with her. Right. I wanted the first for me. Yeah. So that might soften up my reason why I just really didn't want a long-term relationship with someone who already had children.
That's real.
Thank you. Like that was one of my things. So Spade, go ahead and answer, because you're coming from a different.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, you know, I'm more so like, you can't let everybody meet your kids. So I just, you know, unless I know that I'm taking that person serious, you know, and then even so, you know, you can't just like rush something, you know, like, oh, let's go out to ice cream, you know, with the kids, or, you know, you got to start out small, like just let them see, if you're going to take this person serious, start out with like, oh, let's just go do, you know, this, and then, you know, drop us off, and then, you know, whatever. But I don't think that you should rush anything when it comes to kids. Let them just see a little bit, because you got to know, even so, because people are crazy. So, you know, you got to, even letting people around your kids, you got to know that they ain't going to harm them, or, you know, And like people are crazy. You never know. So I think that you should always take your time with like introducing somebody to your child. And I don't think that it's a must unless you're really serious about it.
Hi, Miss Tony Spade. Perfect answer. Next question. Spice it up.
Spice it up. All right. Y'all ready to get spiced up? All right. Let's see here. Jesus Christ. All right. What would your
before you finish? After this question and the answer, we're gonna do go grab lunch.
All right. I think this one's gonna be real simple.
Okay.
What would your OnlyFans consist of?
You want me to go first?
Go ahead.
Come on, man. Damn, why I always gotta go first?
Go ahead, because I gotta know what you're gonna say.
What will my OnlyFans consist of? Well, my attributes are.
Wait, this is OnlyFans, so like, just to let you know.
Let me answer it, dog.
Right,
I got you.
All right. Okay.
Hey, James. Hey, Mamie.
You can't see nothing. Nothing's coming up for me.
You know, all this ass, right on, star. So I don't know. Everything. Like my OnlyFans will be about everything. Like I got a cute little petite. I'm around. So my issue is toning up my body. Like once I get my shit toned, excuse my language. Once I get my body toned, I'm around. But I think about what my girlfriend my one of the producers, Tiffany, said, and I'm holding on to that, to respecting my man.
Right.
However, Tiff,
gotta get this money. Gotta get this money.
No, we got
that. No, I just want to get this money.
Some love. I know my OnlyFans. Yeah, I'm showing it all. Like it's cool, but like I'm not. So I'm petite. So I would have to do angles. It would be a lot of angles for me. Get into the angles.
Okay.
I'm not really voluptuous, but I definitely can hold down
the angles. Hit the
I'm
angles.
Cute. Mm-hmm.
Period. Mm-hmm. Right. I mean, I think if I had my OnlyFans, I think would consist of every time I go out, every time I'm going out with my girlfriends, every time I'm bringing the right girls out to have, because you got to think about money.
Content.
It's content, money. The more content I give, the more spicy it get.
Right.
I got people watching, so I'm not. Some people didn't stay off this joint.
Okay, but, TT thought about it. My girlfriends, we thought about it. Listen, it's a thought.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I wouldn't do one in all actuality because I'm in a situation. There's definitely a fan base for my size. I know, Rob. Right. I know.
But okay. I would definitely say all the content. We doing shit for beads, all that. We would have been out here when it come to that.
Yeah, it would have been decent.
Some money.
Yeah. But
it would have been nuts.
Out of respect, I can't do that right now. So,
all right, we don't go grab lunch.
We're definitely my OF. I'm pushing. Yes, I'm definitely the feet pics, Tiff. Fresh pedicure. Yes.
Yeah, you can do that. They gotta hold you on for that.
Can I make a confession? I did it only feet, but I didn't go through with it because it got on my nerves. It was late at night. I was up late. They wanted something. I had posted my feet and all that. Swear to God. Swear to goodness. I don't want to do that online. But yeah, I really did it. And I'm being charged for it. Spade. I did it and just didn't follow through with it. I swear. Mm-hmm.
Wow. You should start posting again. Give them your feet, girl. Give them your feet.
Show your feet, girl. I'm done with you, Spade. Right now, it is time for Go Grab Lunch. Spado, Go Grab Lunch is when we pick someone from the audience to gift them lunch. This is an act of kindness that we do each and every Wednesday on the Big Exclusive Network here on Women's Wellness Wednesday with your host, Rec Spade. It's a $20 Venmo. It's a $20 Cash App. Sometimes people match it. That's not what it's intended for. If you feel free, please do so. Spade, I want to give you the honors tonight to pick out somebody from the audience to gift Go Grab Lunch.
All right. I can't see the comments, by the way, so I don't know. I can't tell you. So I think you should do it because I can't see them.
All right. So we have Rob, who is new. We have Deb.
Shout out to Rob.
Tawan, Star, Yo, Tiff, Big E, Mike KP. That's Kev. He just got everybody in the picture. That was Kev.
Okay.
Shout out to Kev.
Yo, Kev.
Shout out to Literally Anything Podcast. The Wise Girls.
Yeah.
All the way from Tennessee. Hey James. Tiff always. All right, and T. Who should we pick? Tony's a new name. Tony can get to go grab lunch. Keisha.
All right.
Keisha and Tony. We'll do 2. We'll make it happen for 2.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
So
request. I don't know the Instagram. I mean the Cash App name. So y'all have to request me because I don't know your Instagram. I mean your
Big E. Thank you so much for putting the Cash App. Keisha, please request the Cash App from Spado. Tone, please request the Cash App from Spado.
All right.
So Tiff, we're gonna use Tiff, don't donate. I want you to keep it. Don't donate it. We got the 2 for tonight. You keep it. We want you to keep it.
All right.
Okay, Spade, you got another question?
Sure I do. All right. Can you be stimulated? Can you be stimulated with someone who turns you off? Can you be stimulated, aroused when someone turns you off? Hell no.
No. Right. That was unanimous no. Next question.
Yeah. I already did that one already. What's one thing you would change in your past if you could time travel?
I would continue my career, or not career, but my love of track. Like I want to know. Oh, okay, Tiff, we'll definitely get it to you. Tiff never received it. We'll get it to you, Tiff. I would go back to running track.
Running track.
Like I would go back to like doing
like
that.
You would want to be professional.
Or seeing where it would have went. Like I chose to work a job. I chose to do different things at the time. Okay. So I feel like had I focused on that, I don't know what would have come of that, because I was kind of good. Okay. So.
All right. I think
I don't have Cash App. Give it to somebody else. All right, Spade. I'm not gonna cut you off. Okay, so Tiff said she didn't receive hers last week. We got Tiff on deck. Keisha said give it to someone else. What other name did I see?
I can't see him, so you have to.
Shani, we'll give it to you. Keisha's forfeiting hers, but I'll talk to Keisha about that. She's so sweet. So we'll give it to Shani, and we'll make sure Tiff gets hers, and we'll make sure Tone gets his.
Okay.
You good? All right. Spade, go ahead.
All right. I think I would want to go to school to be a lawyer.
Really?
Yeah. I think I would have won. Yeah. I don't, if I had a chance to start from high school.
Yeah.
And I would have, from college, day one, I probably would have wanted to be a lawyer. Now I would go back to that time and want to be a lawyer.
Okay.
That would be one of the things that I would want to do.
Tiff said, causing myself heartbreak. Some of my choices in relationships were conducive to my mental health. Yeah. Run back and fix all that. I would definitely be kinder to yourself. I like that, Tiff.
Yeah.
And get out of things sooner. But you know what, Tiff? Those lessons and those experiences give you the cape that you wear on your back today for your children, for your little girl. You have those experiences to share with somebody else so they don't go through them. So we'll lean on you for that.
Yep. All right. If you have two same-sex kids close in age, can you love them exactly the same?
Spade, you answer that. I have one child, but I can't answer it. But I don't.
My kids aren't the same age, So they're 10 years apart, actually. So, I mean, I wouldn't say, like, it's hard for me to say, like, I mean, clearly it's not hard for you to say. Clearly you love both of your kids. But,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know, like, because if, you know, do you spend time with one because one needs, like, is that, you know, affectionate, wants to be around you all the time, where the other one's kind of, you know, so you're spending more time with one than the other. So I don't know. I'm not, I don't have kids that age. I mean, you know, close together. I have
So
a boy and a girl. It's completely different.
And you
They're
spend
not
time
close
with them at different times.
Yeah,
Because
and
the age is different.
my son, you know, clearly my son needs me more. He's 3. My daughter's 13, even though she'll tell you differently, but
Right.
he needs, you know, he needs more. But I don't know what it is to have kids close together to know. So if
Right.
anybody in the comments, you know, they can put it there.
That's smart. I have one child. I think I would go crazy if I had 2 at the same age. That alone, I don't think it has anything to do with love or anything. It would just be a lot at the same time, at the same age, at the same time. Too much. What do you ladies look for when first deciding whether or not to talk to a guy? Well, would you like me to answer that, Spado?
Yep.
So a friend of mine told me a long time ago that I wouldn't know what to do with a good man if he slapped me in my face. So I say that to say there was a time when Rick didn't make the best decisions in men. There was a time where Rick felt that she had to take care of him, support him. It was just too much at one time, and you know, we can't misconstrue support and being there for a man than full-fledged taking care of one. And I think I was doing that. So that was then. This is now. People grow up, you learn, you don't make the same mistake twice. So what I considered when I started this relationship 13 years ago was no chaps, well, no kids. How, you know, I had non-negotiables. I wasn't taking no shorts. So he couldn't, like, if he didn't open my door, if he didn't do certain things, like I had enough in my previous relationships, and it was about me and what I deserve. So Tim, for all intents purposes, couldn't burp without saying excuse me. Like, I would flip. Oh my God, you're so disrespectful. Do you burp in front of your fucking mom like that? Like, I was, and just prior to him, I was being like dogged. So it's like, you know, but once you realize what your worth is, you don't tolerate certain stuff. So right. I'm a trophy. So yeah, no, I go in this particular situation 13 years ago, I went in it knowing what I wasn't going to tolerate. He worked a job. He was respectful. He came from a 2-parent home. There was the background stuff that I looked into.
You looked into it. Hold up.
Not looked into it like a search, but like people, like, you know, my girlfriend.
You asked people.
Yeah, my girlfriend introduced us. You know, is he around? We became Facebook friends initially. We met, then became Facebook friends, and then he commented on my pictures like, "Damn, you look zooted in all of them," because I was. So right. It was like things that we had, you know, in common, different things. But I just wasn't going into this relationship or with this situation with this guy and not putting myself first, if that makes sense. Like, I wasn't taking no shorts. I was 27, 26, and I had been through a lot prior to that. So I just wasn't taking no shorts. Like, I knew what love was, and I knew what I wanted because I had it before. But yeah, that was a little long-winded, but I answered it the best I could. Shop merch. We have merch available. We have t-shirts, mugs. We have tickets available for my candle workshop on August 12th. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Get a shirt, check them out. They're available on thebigexclusivemerch.com. So, yeah. I don't know. Did I answer the question?
You did answer the question. What I can say is like, when I look at, you know, because I do have kids, I do look for a family-oriented guy. And before I used to go for more so like the bad guys, But what I do know is that a lot of times bad guys, like, you know, they're out here.
Good girls.
They're in, yeah. But then not only that, like they, you know, a lot of times like cocky, you know, arrogant guys, you know, for some reason girls flop to them too. So, you know, it becomes like everybody got a crush on them. So what I can say now is that it's very different for me now. Is like I look for somebody that can make me laugh. Like
that's important.
Yeah, like somebody that can, like, not so serious, like, you know, like have fun, go out, like, you know, and not somebody that always cares about like money all the time. Like, even if you got it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to flaunt your money in front of me, because I think that's corny, you know, because I'm not here to date your money. Like, I'm here to get to know you. And but I'm not saying you can't treat me to, like, you can like pull out your wallet, you know, just for like ice cream and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for us to go out to eat, like not like that. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't mind treating either, but you got to be willing to do that as well. Like I want it to be a two-way street when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I'm not looking, you know, I'm no longer looking for the bad guy. I need the guy that makes me laugh. I need the guy that, you know, like we can vibe. Build, vibe. I can trust.
Right.
Because a lot of times, you know, it's not about, you know, who's going to be all like this in your face. It's all about when you get out there in them streets and all that and you doing your own thing, are you going to hold it down when I'm not there? So, you know, it's a big difference.
Shani said, no, we not treating.
No, I will treat.
So, why do Black folks have a crab in the barrel mindset? I think sometimes it depends on the situation. I don't think all Black folks have that mentality. I think that.
What was the question?
The question was, why do some Black folks have that crab in the barrel mentality? Meaning when somebody's climbing up the charts, you have other folks trying to pull you down as you climb up. My dog's moving the stop. You have other people pulling you down. Deandra said she would choose someone that was good for her soul. I like that.
Yes, make you laugh and make you laugh.
That's important.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I think that crab in the barrel mentality. It don't matter the color, it don't matter the creed, it don't matter the culture. Sometimes it happens and it's unfortunate, but what I can say is you can make the difference. I touched on this, or I think Big E touched on it on his show. I don't know Spade, but you can make the difference in anything. Spade, we're leaders, you know. So if we say something's decent, you know, hopefully people will follow and be like, "Damn, they said it's decent. Let me look into it."
Yeah,
it could be decent too, you know. So when you have people preaching the good stuff, then you don't have that crab in the barrel mentality because you can win too.
Yeah,
you know, you just got to find your niche.
Yeah.
So
no gatekeeping.
Right.
Everybody wins over here. Enough at the table for everybody.
And you can't force nobody with nothing either. We got to be clear with that too. You can show them, but you can't force them. So, all right, the next question. You ready?
Yep. Is there a such thing as too tired for sex? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
There is a such thing.
I'm surprised Tim's not in the comments. Absolutely. Want me to tell you why? Because I'm a mom, an entrepreneur,
I've been falling asleep,
an author. I've got a lot of things going on. I'm exhausted.
I'm tired.
So, fellas, put in your comments because I know they're rolling.
I can't see no comments.
Well, I don't know. You know, they haven't said anything quite yet. But yeah, there's a such thing as too tired. So if your man works construction, my brother works construction, he's exhausted. He comes in, he needs his feet rubbed. You know, he's like, it's been a long day.
Right. You know but sometimes you can just use that massage or that, you know,
and then you fall asleep.
Yeah. No? I mean, we going to sleep.
All of that comes after being a wife.
Yeah.
Good night.
You getting tired.
Good night.
Them draws to the side.
Oh my God, Rob.
Well, you know what? Damn it. If you get there, then it is what it is. If you're able to maneuver, I'm not going to stop it, but I ain't starting it. I'm going to sleep.
Big E agrees with us. I think it's a 40 and up thing. Spade didn't reach there, but
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Absolutely. All right. There's some good questions in here. Okay. There's a lot of questions in here. Jesus, is there space to be more adventurous? All right.
There are other ways of being intimate. Yes, T, let them know.
Yes.
There are other ways of being intimate. Like if we don't, Marley, please. There's other,
Yeah.
what you said. I love that.
Yeah, I agree. Is introducing food into foreplay a game changer or just a mess? I did that. That was a mess.
Oh, okay.
It started being a mess. It was.
Yeah.
It was. And
I'm
yeah, especially if you don't really like what's being put on them. It's not that, it's fucked up. I'm telling you straight up. All right. Why do you think no, I'm not gonna do that one. I'm gonna leave that one where it's at. What Jesus Christ.
A fucking bet.
That was. All right. Have you ever let someone go even though you didn't want to and you did in fact still love them?
Yeah, you gotta let people go. You gotta let people go because if they were meant to stay with you, they would have stayed.
Yeah, but not only that, I feel like certain times is like if I can't be that type of, if I can't be the person for you, then I gotta let you go. And it's not that I don't like, because there's still people that I love to this day that I want to see do well, and I have no ill intentions of ever wanting to ever see them do bad. And they could call me at any point at time if there was ever in anything that needed me, I'm there. But when it comes to me not being able to deliver, if I can't, I'd rather than be with somebody that can. And that's just the God honest truth. And that doesn't mean that I do love them, but I can't do, I can't be who they want me to be.
Right.
To them. Back up.
Yep. I agree.
All right. What if I'm in love with my best friend of the opposite sex? Do you think I should tell them? Or could it mess up the friendship forever if they don't feel the same way?
Tell them. You should tell them.
I don't know.
You should tell them.
I don't know. Because that could possibly mess up a friendship if they don't feel the same way.
I mean, you telling them and you acting on it is two different things, Spade. Like if keep that shit to yourself. Okay, all right.
That I move. I can't say what I can't say that I don't know if it's because now you messing up. Now you might mess up what we got going on. You know what I mean? So now I'm already looking like, now when that hug used to be, what's up, a little cute shit. Now I'm like, what are you trying? Do something different? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you trying? Like, hug me to see if I want to kiss? Like now my whole mind.
No, I think if you tell them, you're just telling them. Like it's like you're telling them, but as your homie, like, dog, I feel this way, or whoever, I feel this way. And if you don't, like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I think you should say how you feel. I mean, I don't know.
And if
it's your best friend, they know. I like that, T. So maybe you don't even need to say it. That's probably okay. But
I mean, like, I'm talking about like we
hugging,
right, hugging up, right. So like, if I'm telling my best friend like I want to be more than that, if he doesn't feel that same way, it's gonna mess up everything. No, it can.
What
can you go back to that?
Big A, go. Yeah, no, it can fuck up a relationship. And if they're real friends, they already know the chemistry. Right, that's what T said. So that's probably why. Right. Good answer.
Yeah, but I don't like certain. I think like certain things, like it might make it a little awkward. If you do tell, if y'all feel the same way, that's bomb. Y'all got some. Y'all gonna probably make out.
That need to be explained. Okay,
that too. Yeah, I agree, Teresa Mendoza.
Yes.
All right. What are some reasons to withhold sex in a relationship?
Have an attitude. Enough said.
Absolutely. I agree.
There's no other reason.
If I have an attitude,
right?
I'm not. We're not. Any y'all disagree? Any other reasons why you're withholding sex in your relationship? Anybody? I guess everybody agrees with that.
Yeah, that was a quite comfortable question.
Yeah. Lights on or off during sex?
I mean, I don't. I don't think it matters. I don't mind either way.
Daytime, nighttime, in between time, whatever. I don't care about that light stuff.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Right.
Let me see here. Let me see. I think we're
Yo,
running.
Dom said turn them lights off.
Why is that, Dom? Why you want the lights off? Them cheeks ain't mad at me. Well, yeah, right. Well, do something about it.
Say that
Lights
then.
off.
Off, Deandra.
Because I'm getting it elsewhere.
Lord, cheeks gonna clap. Lord, all the times. No, the faces are fine.
I feel like
what did Trey Songz making love faces? That's my shot.
Yeah, because you do always pay attention. You like if you can see how somebody else is looking at you, like it does.
It's funny.
Because you're like, oh my God, I hope I don't look crazy.
Right.
Why?
But then you already know you're looking crazy because you can't control what's going on. So
yeah, maybe keeping the eyes closed sometimes helps because sometimes I do that. I'll keep my eyes closed sometimes because it might look a little crazy. You might definitely. Okay, lights Des, on. With the lights on.
Lights on.
Lights on. Does that turn y'all on when y'all got the lights on?
Deandra says she turned to a different person when them lights off.
Okay.
Shout out to Deandra. Yeah. Let them know. Gets a little different after dark.
Definitely gets different after dark. Always on my shits, babe.
Silhouette. Okay, silhouette.
I can't see. I need light or something. So it seems like you got different people that like lights on and lights off.
Yeah.
We actually did really good with questions. Oh, okay. Here we go. Ready? I've been waiting for this question all night. I almost forgot about it, and we was about to close out because you know how Reek get. 7 o'clock, y'all. We got to get off at 7 o'clock.
Here you go.
There
you go.
All right. This is for the ladies. Because guys, we already know y'all do it. Do you ladies share dick pics with your girlfriends?
You want me to answer that?
Oh, I thought that you can answer that.
Well, now I don't.
Right.
Have I in the past? Absolutely.
Right.
Listen, I went out with my girlfriend. This is when I was single. Okay, say it. Jean, it was Super Bowl, and I was in Atlantic City, and my brother was playing in the Super Bowl, and I went with my girlfriend Rakaya down there to watch the game, and I was so bold, young, wild, and crazy. I was going up to niggas like feeling they print, asking them was they good, telling my girlfriend like, yeah, he good, like just doing nut shit like that. So
right,
yeah, we're sharing pics, we're doing all that, like, you know, I was fun, a little reserved now, but yeah, I was going up to just random folk talking about some, oh yeah, he good. And then I'm like, oh no, girlfriend, he not good. Just put my butt up against him a little bit. Like, oh yeah, he good.
Wait, but I mean, my thing. So I don't think that I think that guys might think that like it's not a thing for us to do. But in fact, it is.
Oh, sure it is.
It is. But that's the single. The single me will like, and not everybody. If I really like you, I'm not showing nobody. I promise. But like, if it's somebody just like, you know, if the girl didn't, like my girlfriend don't believe me, I'm like, what? You want to see? But right. Like something like that, like I don't. Yeah, if it's not somebody I'm digging like that, and it was just like, you know, on the fly type. Yeah. All right. Last question of the night. Yep. All right. Do you ladies now? I got this. I can't say this word.
The statistics. Go ahead, Spade. Right. Take your time, baby.
We got it. Right. Do you ladies fake orgasms? Now, don't get in here and start lying. Do y'all fake them?
Don't send me no peen unless I ask. All right, Tiff, I got you. So we can't put Tiff in the group joint.
She don't want to be in there.
No, she don't want to be in a group joint.
If you're growing, are we faking orgasms? Yes or no?
Or have you?
Have you faked the orgasm?
I mean, y'all been around this earth a long time, you know. So there's been
sometimes. Okay.
You know,
Reek, what's up?
okay.
8 out of 10. See?
Damn. In the past, yes, ma'am.
Listen, I just want to let y'all know that they said that 80% of women fake.
And that's a lot of percent. That's a big percentage. A lot of
only
percent.
20%. Only 20% is actually having them. We lying out here in these streets.
That's what the statistics say.
We lying out here in these streets.
Dom said, "No, if I don't get mine, you finna hear my mouth." Now I believe that about Dom. Now Dom, I believe her. Nigga, it ain't. I can see Dom doing that. I can see Dom doing that.
And what do you think?
But now, that's kind of what it is. Like I have in the past when I was young.
What about me? Am I lying? Listen, I can't hear y'all. Are we out of service here? Can y'all hear me?
I hear you.
Okay. So what I can say is that if your man, my man is not going. Okay, wait. So what I can say is I wouldn't be able to fake an orgasm. And I can only say that because if a person knows your body, you can't fake it. Because, if they know your body, you're unable to fake it. So, there may be times that you might be tired, say, it's already one time going around and you just be like, all right, let me just.
And he got his joint already.
Just so I can go to sleep. Already? Yeah, so I can go to sleep. They not having it. They be like, no, you didn't have an orgasm. Like, yes, I did. No, you didn't. If they know your body, you can't fake it. Yeah. But if it's on some, once I think like with, certain people, yeah, I've done it. Of course I've done it.
And shout out to the folks saying, no, they trying to get theirs. My cousin Tay, Dom said, yeah, right. Sometimes I play my shit at the grocery shop. Yeah, you have to. You have to. That's how it be.
Yo,
that's
and
true.
And like Shani said, like a lot of times you might want to stroke their ego.
True.
And maybe they can't finish the job, and you just want them to feel good that they did. But I'm not. I mean, I'm not now. I used to at some point, but I want
to say now we grown. Like I said, there was a time and place for that. When you first start out, you don't know. Like sex hurts. Like anybody who's like, oh, your first time felt good. No, it didn't. You're lying. That shit hurts. And that's just that.
You're lying. Did you say you're lying? Oh my God.
Right his face first and get your. Yeah, that's a good one, Deandra. That's a good one.
Now, what's so funny? I can't say, Jesus, I'm sure that my aunts and everybody listening don't judge me. I feel like what she's saying, like the whole right in the face thing and all that, like, I don't really.
Wait a minute. Spade, answer that because Jonathan said some shit. Wait a minute.
Men fake too. I'm sure y'all do. And well, okay. Since you say that,
then you get blue balls that way. So what are you faking, dog? Because then you hurt.
Now, I know that's right. Why? She said, "I got fake. You ain't got fake over here."
Here we go.
I know that's right.
I am so done.
Why so he's saying the guys fake that too.
I guess that's what he's saying. But I feel like your balls is gonna hurt.
I mean, but a female should know if a guy does it or not. John, explain. Explain. If you don't, that's cool too.
Just a little recap, ladies, gentlemen. My book dropped today. Building Your Everyday Resilience. The workbook, interactive workbook, is on my website. My website is Tyrika Bright at squarespace.com. Please go grab the book. It's interactive. It will help you. It'll help someone else. It's $5. It's affordable. And I would love to, get your review on what I've put out there for the world to see. Again, it's the 5 Pillars of Resilience. I am now an author. I have an interactive ebook that I want everybody to go grab. Check out my Facebook. The link is on my Facebook.
She said, if I'm stroking it, he said, I'm stroking it, ain't no need. I can't. But that don't mean it's not good, though. Just not long enough of a session.
Huh.
Well, I mean, I'm having a hard time. I need a male to help me understand how y'all fake. We can see
Rob,
it.
The website is Tyrika Bright at Squarespace.
Can somebody, a male, tell
Thanks,
me, please?
What you trying to figure out?
I'm just trying to figure out how they fake it. How they fake it?
I don't know because the balls is in your stomach at that point, so I don't know how you fake it.
And a fish out of water.
Well, women can be dry.
Wait, one more before we leave. Okay, one more, and then I'm done. I forgot about this one. I gotta do this one because T reminded me, so I gotta do it. It was hold up. Last one before we get out of here. It was something like I can't find it right now. But it was something. It was something on the fence of if a girl's hygiene is not up to the par.
Yeah.
Why would they go to a male's house and want to have sex? For them,
I'm not sure. That's the silliest shit ever. You smell yourself before anybody else smells you, so that means your hygiene is just poor, and maybe you just don't know.
You don't give a fuck, and you don't give a fuck about them talking about
what's happening. Yeah,
and you don't care about them talking about you. Because that's. But my thing is, further than that is, nigga, you still going to have sex with her?
And some might. Dummies.
You still gonna have sex? You still gonna have sex with her after you just, because that's would be the next question. Like, even though her stuff stink, right?
Because they dusty. Okay, exactly. Thanks, Tay. You ever come over and I detect the smell of any kind, I'm done forever. Did you say?
I'm done forever.
He said, if he detects the smell.
Because the males do that little joint.
But wait. Why did he say if I detect? Like if I get a
whiff.
Come on.
Because some people you can smell, like, come on now, you
gotta pin that.
There's some people pin it.
If I detect, I can't.
Because sometimes you can smell it through their clothes.
Absolutely. I smell first always.
So you do the quick joint.
If it smells like fish, do not.
Did she say get a dish, fellas?
I don't know.
Can you put that back up? What did Teresa just say?
If it smells like a fish, do not get a dish, fellas.
Yo, I'm telling you. I'm just saying. We're done.
If it smells like fish, don't get a dish, fellas. Yeah, that's your best bet. Leave that alone. That's not. You never want fish on the menu when you're dealing with a woman. You can strawberries, pineapples, whatever you got going on. If she's serving fish,
water for sure. Water for sure. If it smells, if it tastes like water for sure, for sure.
You gotta be Aquafina. If you're not Aquafina, you get these joints. You gotta say I know. Call me Aquafina.
No, I'm not sneaky about it at all. I look you right here. I just smell it. Yo, can you imagine? Can you imagine somebody thinking, "Oh my God, what if I don't pass that test?" Can you imagine? Right in front of your face.
Listen, bro, I'm checking before I leave.
Well, listen, y'all niggas be musty too, man.
Listen.
Smell like salt water and musty down. Like y'all come to people's houses too on that same type time. Like, we not doing that neither. Like, there's times that y'all can be salty. There's y'all musty too. Like, we not doing that.
Yeah, like you didn't shower, your fingernails is dirty. Where you going with them? You're not touching me with them. No, sir. You were just playing basketball. Clean them up. Before you start anything, clean your fingernails. Women can't take that hit. Don't bring us into this. Oh my gosh.
All right, we're done.
Well,
that was fun. That was good.
That was fun. And thank you guys so much for joining us on Women's
An ass crack.
What'd you say?
Somebody said an ass crack smell like this, an ass crack.
Oh man.
Oh my God. I'm glad that we ended that.
Women's Wellness Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining us. Please join us next week. We enjoyed tonight. We enjoy every episode.
Teresa want to come in. That's funny. She said, "Let me in." Oh my God.
Yeah,
go back to Deandra's comment.
Let me in.
T, come on.
Let's come on, T.
Come on.
Come on, T. I guess we're continuing the show, ladies and gentlemen.
We're going to continue the show. It seems that way.
Right. T got something to say. Y'all ever suck the dick in the smell? Listen, come on, Deandra. I've
smelled
never
nigga.
done that.
What is y'all ever suck dick in the smell?
That's a lot. Why would you put me? No, musty. Yeah, musty is a lot. I've never, engaged in such an act where it was not right. That's my take on that. So that's that.
Hey, listen, Spade dropped off. I'm sure she'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm going to inbox Teresa the link. I put it in the chat, but I don't know if she's seen it.
Okay, yeah. If T has something to say, she's more than welcome. T is one of our past guests, if you guys don't know. And again, we're waiting for everybody to get situated. And I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying yourselves. I thank you for always joining us here on Women's Wellness Wednesday. So stay tuned. T and Spade will be back momentarily. Do you guys have any other questions? Deandra, that was wild.
Well, while I'm here, I would like to say congratulations on the new book.
Thank you.
We need to talk after this. It's I want to help.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hi, T. How the heck are you?
Good, Mama. How are you?
I am fine. T, get into these comments. What's going on here?
How do I do that? Okay, well, let's talk about it. Okay. Because women, they know. If they don't know, they have a friend that
Right.
If you smell like dumpster juice. If you smell like, not take your ass over to nobody. Come to my house, let alone man's house.
Right.
Because like I said, it smells like fish. You do not get yourself a dish.
No, it's not giving. Now, T, is there a way a man can or we can let the friend know? Like, sis.
Yes. Just like you did right now. That's all I need for you to do. Is just be like, and you'll know that you're.
And then if you have that relationship, because my response to you, T, if you did that to me, would be like, girl,
right?
What's going on? And then you might be like, look. So.
Of course, Teresa, what's going on?
Yeah.
You talking
answering
shit?
The question.
We were just talking about stinky crotches.
And how do you tell someone that they're not pH friendly?
Well, I think it's our duty, because here's the thing: if I smell it, somebody else is going to smell it. So I'm doing a service to let you walking around,
right?
Like catfish, tilapia, tuna, walking around,
right?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think that a girl should go to a guy's. Like, you smell you before you go over there and do what you're going to do. So save yourself the embarrassment of going over there. And now he's talking about you. His friends is talking about you. Just save it. And you can smell it.
You can smell it. Now with that, you shouldn't smell like strawberries and champagne down there either, because now you're hiding something.
Right.
They're not.
That's true.
Oh, like roses and floral. We're supposed to naturally have like a scent.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I might have an odor. I personally have a scent.
Right.
Right.
So I'm got to be cautious out here with these females and their twat hygiene.
Yeah.
That's why.
And no, that's fine. And the whole thing is with that is that like I said, we have to be able to tell one another and be able to receive it. Now, if again, for me, tell me at all times, even if it's with like, sorry guys, even if it's with like, armpit stuff. Like if I'm musty, let me know. Because again, the trichotillomania could be trichotillomanian, and I pick. So sometimes I'll go without deodorant. Follow me, because the shit you can't put under there, it burns. So when I'm musty, or if I didn't get it, my fault. Let me go get that.
Right.
I know.
Yeah, I just offer the deodorant. I'll just be like, yo,
Nah,
here, I got
like
some junk. You gotta say it like that. Like, yo, I got some
say it
deodorant.
like that.
I got deodorant everywhere, like in my
Right.
purse, in my car, and like, cause that's just one thing you can control. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, maybe down there it might be a little bit more you got to do, but like deodorant, come on, that's simple.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, we can carry that everywhere, and
In your
you
glove
get right
box.
to it.
Sorry.
Yeah,
my
we can
dog
get
really.
we can get right to it. So
Well, it's
help
like-
your girlfriend out.
Like
Right.
when you're and you're talking to somebody, their breath is. You talk, you might not be letting them know that their breath stinks.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like just yo, here you go. Like here goes a piece of
Right.
gum. You can do it in a nice way. You don't have to do it in a messed up way. You can do it in a nice way. Like yo, here goes this deodorant. You know, you can't say like for a girl that got a joint, like yo, here, take this probiotic. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do that.
Right.
Like
You run into yourself before anybody run into you. Absolutely, OG. Like that's what I'm saying. Like what really are we talking about? You know, you should know. Like you should know. You know when something's not right. I
right.
don't know.
I
I don't have problems with my friends either. Yes. What is that smell? Is
Right.
it bacteria vaginosis? What's going on?
right.
Did he not match
Whatever
you?
it is.
Maybe his pH balance was off. It's cool because there's certain people that just don't match with you. I've encountered those. So those are the ones that you stay away from because you don't mix with me. So when every time I get with you, this happens. So this is a no-go. It's really not. It's simple.
And
Get
that
some Puma deodorant. Okay.
Gates just
Some
is
Luma.
own. I have an odor. Just own. Go.
Right. Get it checked
Whatever
out.
it is that you got to do, just go ahead. But you know, as you know, as your friend, like just you know, try to say it in the nicest way. I got these probiotics. Do you want to try them?
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Or the cat and the emoji. Just text her. The cat.
And
Yo,
then a kissy emoji after, like I love you.
Right. Just wash up. That's all.
Oh my God. Well,
Don't
I'm
pull those
glad.
panties back up. That needs to breathe. Don't
Throw them motherfuckers away. And maybe next time we're gonna do cotton instead of silk. Maybe that'll help.
No color. Dye free.
Or maybe you don't need none. Fuck them. Don't wear
For a
none.
long time I did commando for years.
Some people don't like just don't wear like I didn't know for a long time like you know like it's good not to wear them. You know like I didn't know that. But like a lot of females are like I don't wear them. I'm like, oh shit.
For years I stopped.
You can,
Boxer brief because it gives you the air, but it still gives you that little comfort of something.
The cushion.
yeah.
Breezy cover girl.
We're learning something tonight, ladies.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Thank you so much, T, for coming on.
Love you.
Love not wearing underwear. I love that too for you, Dom. Thank you guys for coming on. Thank you guys for joining us. Another wonderful episode. We can't wait to see you next week. Thank you so much for tuning in. See y'all.
See ya.